What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, we're going to be doing our NFL Week 2 reactions. I did really good with my predictions this week. Let's count how many I got right. I don't know why the record says 0-0, but this is what I predicted. You could go back and check the video if you want. I'm not lying, but Thursday night got that right. 1-0, 2-0. 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, 11-1, 11-2, 11-3. We are 11-3 right now. We got two games tonight with the Bucks and the Texans and the Chargers and the Raiders. We will react to those games tomorrow for our power rankings video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. Check out our TikTok and Twitch and J&D Sports Talk, and let's react to some football games. All right, so we're gonna react to the games from Sunday. Obviously, we already reacted to Thursday Night Football in last video, and we're gonna react to Monday Night Football tomorrow's video. But first game we're gonna talk about is the Browns and the Ravens. Ravens win 41-17. Ravens are 1-1. Browns dropped to 0-2. Flacco, Browns offense, not that great of a day. 25-45, 199, a touchdown and a pick. Dylan Gabriel came in 3 for 3, 19 and a touchdown. Good for him. Quishon Judkins did good, 10 carries, 61 yards, 6.1 yards a carry. Jerry Jeudy had 4 catches, 51 yards. Harold Fannin Jr. did good. Cedric Tillman caught a touchdown, and Dylan Sampson caught a touchdown. And then defensively, Myles Garrett had a sack. Devin Bush had a sack, 1.5 for Myles Garrett, half sack. And then leading the team in tackles with Greg Newsome. Looking over at the Ravens side, Lamar Jackson, 19 for 29, 225, just your average 4-touchdown game, 128 rating. Derrick Henry didn't do that much, but the Browns do have a good D-line, so, I mean, don't hold it against them. Zay Flowers, though, second game in a row, did really good. 7 catches, 75 yards. DeAndre Hopkins caught a touchdown second week in a row. My boy Tez Walker from North Carolina caught 2 touchdowns in this game on 2 catches for 26 yards. And Tylan Wallace also caught a touchdown. Ravens defensively, Roquan Smith led the team in tackles. And then Robinson had a sack. And Nate Wiggins had the pick. And yeah, so Browns got dominated by the Ravens. I didn't see this game going any other way. Ravens are a much better team. Browns don't really have an offense, and it definitely showed in this game. Next game we're going to talk about is the battle between the Jaguars and the Bengals. This game was weird. The Jaguars should have won this game. It was back and forth, but Jaguars kind of had a good lead going in with a couple minutes left, but Cincinnati came back. Trevor Lawrence, 24 for 42, 271, 3 touchdowns to 2 picks. Trevor Etienne and Tootin had a good day on the ground. Parker Washington had 5 catches, 76 yards. Dynami Brown, 5 catches, 57 for a touchdown. Tootin also caught a touchdown. And Brian Thomas Jr., a slow start. Hopefully he gets it together soon. Better for fantasy. But Jaguars defense, Jordan Lewis and Murray led the team in sacks. Alou Kuhn, Trayvon Walker, Armstead had 3 sacks for the Jags. And then Murray had an interception. Andrew Wingard had an interception. And Devin Lloyd had an interception. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, unfortunately, Jake Browning got hurt. Joe Burrow got hurt. He's going to be out for 3 months. So hopefully he recovers from his toe injury. And in the meantime, Cincinnati can keep things heading in the right direction. They are 2-0. So, I mean, hopefully they just at least stay 2 games above 500 while he's gone. That should be good for him. But Jake Browning, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, 241 yards. He was in, I think 2.5 quarters he was in the game. Chase Brown, 16-47, not a productive day for the Bengals run game. Jamar Chase, though, 14 catches, 165 yards and a touchdown. T. Higgins caught 3 for 56 yards and a touchdown. Those two are great, and Chase is just on another level. Hill led the team in tackles with 8. He also had a pick. Jordan Battle had a pick. Um, yeah, I mean, this game, it was close, but Bengals somehow pulled off the win. It was a good game, though. This was an even better one. This is arguably game of the week, Cowboys and Giants. 40-37 win for the Cowboys. Giants dropped to 0-2. Russell Wilson had a really good day, though. That one pick came at the worst time, but 450 yards for Russell Wilson, 3 touchdowns. Cam Skadaboo, 11 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. And then Malik Neighbors had a day, man. 9 catches, 167, 2 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson right behind him, 8 catches, 142 yards, and a touchdown. And then defensively, Andrew Phillips, I think his name's 8 tackles, led the team. He also had a pick. And then meanwhile for Dallas, Dak Prescott threw the ball 52 times, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns to 1 pick. Javonte Williams, yet another good game, 18 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 9 catches, 112. He had a good day, even though he didn't score a touchdown. George Pickens and Kavate Turpin both got a touchdown, 2 good days there. Ferguson, 9 catches, 78. Defensively, I mean, Dallas is missing the pass rush, man. They're missing the pass rush. The Micah Parsons trade shows. There's no reason the Giants should have scored 37. Claire Elam led the team in tackles with 6. And then Donovan Wilson had the pick for Dallas. But this was a really good game. And Brandon Aubrey is a great kicker. Made it from 64, and then he made, I think, 46 in overtime to win it. Great kicker, though. I think he's the best kicker in the NFL right now. And the Cowboys, second game in a row, they looked good. Giants fans, I would remain optimistic if I were you. I know 0-2 is not a good record, believe me, I know. But, I mean, 37 points against Dallas, that's pretty good. Feels like it's been a while since you guys have done that against Dallas. But at least you didn't do this bad. 52-21. I loved every single second of this game that I seen. I watched Red Zone for the 1 o'clock window until the Panthers came on. I love this right here. The Bears are so annoying. They're fucking fans, dude. They deserve this. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for Mr. Caleb Williams. DeAndre Swift ran in a touchdown in garbage time. Rome Odunze had a good day, though. 7 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's looking good. I'm not even going to really talk about the Bears. Jaquan Brisker led the team in tackles with 7. For the Lions, though, 52 points. Analyze it. Chicago Bears fans. Jared Goff, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns, rating of 156. Jahmyr Gibbs, 12 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 11 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Monroe St. Brown, 9 catches, 115, and 3 touchdowns. J-Mo, 2 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. Brock Wright with a touchdown. And then defensively, Brian Branch, Terrion Arnold led the team in tackles with 6. Kirby Joseph had the pick. This was a good game. Like I said, I loved every second of it. And I'm glad that the Lions are back to their original form. Seems like a lot of people said, oh, Lions without Ben Johnson, they ain't going to do nothing. Well, like I said, it's going to take them a game or two, but once they get it going, they're not going to stop. 52-point win for the Detroit Lions. Next up, we have the New England Patriots beating the Miami Dolphins. This was another close divisional game. I just want to say I seen a segment in this game that was really, really cool where the Dolphins had a punt return touchdown. They made the extra point, and then the very next play, the New England Patriots had a kickoff return touchdown. That was awesome to see. They were 2 plays in a row with special team, really good touchdowns. New England Patriots, though, Drake May, 82 completion percentage, which is good. 230 yards. Stevenson, not the greatest day on the ground. I guess it is. 11 carries, 54. Yeah, that's a good day. I apologize. Drake May ran one in. Ramondre Stevenson also led the team in receiving. 5 catches, 88 yards. Diggs with 4 catches, 32. Kayshon Boutte caught the touchdown, and Matt Collins caught the touchdown. Defensively for the Pats, Hawkins led the team in tackles with 5. And then Maipuu had the interception for New England. Meanwhile, for Miami, Tua, he had a better day. Still not the greatest. There was a lot of throws he missed. Um, 81 completion percentage, 315, 2 touchdowns. That interception in the end was really bad. Threw it right to him. Devin Achane, not the greatest day on the ground. Tyreek Hill, 6 catches, 109 yards, one of his best games in a while. Devin Achane caught a touchdown. He had a good day. Jalen Waddle had a good day, 5 catches, 68. Defensively for the Dolphins, Tyrell Dotson led the team in tackles with 6. And yeah, I mean, this was a good game. It was back and forth, but Patriots won as I predicted, and I'm happy they did. Next up, we have the 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Niners improved to 2-0. Saints dropped 0-2. This game was close. Even though the Niners had Mac Jones, they won. 279, 3 touchdowns. Good day for him. Christian McCaffrey, 13 attempts, 55 yards. And then receiving, Juwan Jennings did good. 5 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 4 catches, 56. McCaffrey caught a touchdown, 6 catches, 52. And Farrell caught a touchdown. Defensively for the Niners, Fred Warner led the team in tackles with 7. And meanwhile for the Saints, Spencer Rattler isn't doing bad, don't get me wrong, but he's inconsistent. 25 for 34, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kamara just short of 100 yards with 99 on 21 attempts. Chris Olave, 6 catches, 54 yards. Rashid Shaheed and Juwan Johnson caught touchdowns. And then Devon Vale, the player they traded for from Denver, caught a touchdown. Defensively for the Saints, Isaac Yiadom led the team in tackles with 6. But this was a close game. I think it was close in the beginning. The Niners got a little bit of lead. Saints started coming back. Niners said no. Niners closed it out. Niners get the dub over the Saints. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Buffalo wins 30-10 and improved to 2-0. Jets dropped to 0-2. Justin Fields unfortunately got hurt in this game, but he played bad before. 3 for 11, 27 yards. Josh Allen, 14 for 25, 148 yards. Mitchell Trubisky, 1 for 2, 32 yards. James Cook had a really good day, though. 21 carries, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Elijah Moore ran in a touchdown. And then receiving, Josh Palmer led the way, but a lot of people caught the football. Defensively for the Bills, Cole Bishop led the team in tackles with 4. Didn't get any turnovers. And then for the Jets, Tyrod Taylor, 7 for 11, 56 yards. The Jets' passing attack was terrible. Tyrod threw a touchdown to Jeremy Ruckert. Fields did good on the ground, but hopefully Fields is okay. I don't think he's going to be back next game, but when he does come back, hopefully he bounces back. Seattle and Pittsburgh, this was a 50-50 game to me, but I predicted right. I said Seattle would win. They did. Sam Darnold, he has not been as good as he has this year. 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Kenneth Walker, 13 carries, 105 yards, and a touchdown. Kenneth Walker is very inconsistent. JSN, though, 8 catches, 103. That's a good day for him. Torrey Horton, 2 catches, 32 yards. Barner caught a touchdown. Defensively for Seattle, Ernest Jones led the team in tackles. Kobe Bryant had an interception. Kendrick had an interception. And then, meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, Rodgers didn't have a crazy good game. 203 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. Only a 58 rating. No run game, really, for the Steelers. Jaylen Warren led the team in receiving. But, I mean, Pittsburgh's offense did okay, but it should have done better than what they did. Defensively, though, Peyton Wilson, I believe that is, right? Yep. He led the team in tackles with 7. Jalen Ramsey had a nice interception. Nick Herbig had an interception. So this was a 4 turnover game, 2 from each team. But Seahawks get the dub here. And yeah, that's all really to say about that game. Rams beat the Titans 33-19. Stafford almost 300, 2 touchdowns to 1 pick. Kyren Williams 66 yards on the ground on 17 attempts. Puka Nacua ran a 45-yard touchdown in. Blake Corum ran one in. Devontae Adams had a good day, 6 catches, 106, and a touchdown. Puka is right behind him. Defensively for the 49ers, the Rams, Cam Kitchens led the team in tackles with 7. And then Cam Ward, he had a nice touchdown pass to A.O. Minor. That was really good. Pollard did good on the ground, 20 carries, 92. Ridley led the team. Next up, we have my Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Panthers down 27-3, I think it was. And then we finished 27-22. The comeback at the end was fun to watch, I guess, but regardless, still not pleasant experience. No matter what people tell you. Slow start is what hurt us. Hopefully we can find a way to be better and win. But Bryce Young threw the ball 55 times, 63 completion percentage, 328 yards, 3 touchdowns to 1 pick. Run games was not really good for either team. Tetero and McMillan, first career 100-yard game, 6 catches, 100 yards. Jatavion Sanders stepped up, 7 catches, 54. Hunter Renfrow, 2 touchdowns on 7 catches. Chuba Hubbard also caught a touchdown. And then defensively, DJ Wonnum had a pick. Trevin Mulrig led the team in tackles with 7. And Arizona, Kyler Murray, 220, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. James Conner ran a touchdown in. Trey McBride led the team by a mile, 6 catches, 78. Defensively, Thompson led the team in tackles for Arizona. And Browning had the interception. But, I mean, like I said, 27-3 is a hard deficit to come back from. And if we played the way we did in the second half of the game, we would have had a blowout win. So it's just a matter of finding that. I don't even know what to say, bro. Finding that performance and translating it for the whole game. But keep pounding. Let's get some wins, please. Denver and Colts. Colts are 2-0 with Daniel Jones. He's balling out. He threw over 300 yards, finished with 316 and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 25 carries, 165 yards and a touchdown. And then Tyler Warren, 4 catches, 79. Jonathan Taylor caught the touchdown. Meanwhile, for Broncos, Bo Nix threw a ugly pick, but 3 touchdowns, 206. J.K. Dobbins, a touchdown, 14 carries, 76 yards. Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims Jr. caught the touchdowns. Adam Trotman also caught a touchdown. Defensively for these teams, Patrick Surtain led the game in tackles with 9. No picks for Denver. And Cameron Bynum had the interception for Indianapolis, newly acquired Minnesota Viking. This was a good game, though. It seemed back and forth. Obviously, I was watching the Panthers game, but I'm glad the Colts got the dub. They are 2-0 now. Will they make the playoffs? We will have to see. But interesting. We have the Super Bowl rematch, which I heard was kind of a little underwhelming. Jalen Hurts, 15 for 22, 101 yards. Saquon Barkley, though, 22 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts also ran one in. Devontae Smith, 4 catches, 53. Defensively for Philly, Cooper DeJean led the team in tackles with 6. Magupa had an interception for Philly. And then Kansas City, 16 for 29. Mahomes was 187 yards, touchdown, and a pick. He also ran a touchdown, and he had a good day rushing, 7 runs, 66 yards. Travis Kelce, 4 catches, 61. He had a costly drop, though. Thornton, 2 catches, 59 yards. Defensively for the Chiefs, 4 tackles by Tranquil and Cook led the team, and no interceptions. Eagles won, though. Eagles seem to have the Chiefs' number right now in recent games. We'll have to see if that continues. But Chiefs are 0-2. I bet a lot of people love to see that. Philly is 2-0. And closing out the video, we have the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Not a good game. 1 touchdown scored, and that was by Tyler Algier. He had 16 carries, 76 yards. Bijan, 22 carries, 143. He had a really good day. Michael Penix, 135. J.J. McCarthy didn't have a great game. 2 interceptions, 50 completion percentage, 158. Vikings offense was not great. Jay Jettis, 3 catches, 81 yards. Not a great day for the Vikings offense. Defense, Ivan Pace Jr. had a really good game from what I've seen. Led the team in tackles with 6. Falcons defense, Bauman Jr. had a really good game. He had an interception. Watts had the other interception. But this game I wish was better for Sunday Night Football. I think tonight's games will be really good. Again, I have the Chargers over the Raiders and the Texans over the Bucks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out our other videos. Check out our TikTok and Twitch at J&E Sports Talk. Let me know how your team is doing, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.